In today's video, we are going to see question and answers of the chapter Gulliver's Travel from Class 5 English NCRT. Explanation of the same chapter I have already uploaded. You can check in the playlist of my channel. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, make sure to subscribe it. Okay, now let's begin with the question answers. So your first question is, why did the captain send the men to the land? So what will be the answer for this? Why did the captain send the men to the land? You can write, the captain sent the men to the land in search of water. In search of water. Then next one is, why did the men rush back to the ship? So the answer will be, the men rushed back to the ship as there was no water. The men rushed back to the ship as there was no water. Then next is, choose the correct answer. Here few options are given. You have to choose the right answer. The giant carried a reaping hook because he was fighting with other giants. He was going to reap the corn, or he wanted to frighten Gulliver. So the right option is, he was going to reap the corn. Then second is, they put Gulliver on the ground to look at him because they had never seen a human before. They thought he was a doll, or they had never seen such a tiny man. So the right answer is option C, they had never seen such a tiny man. Then next is, Gulliver was a farmer, a sailor, a dwarf, or a giant. So the correct is the sailor. Gulliver was a sailor. Then next is, name the creature to whom you would look like Gulliver. The creature is now extinct. See, meaning of extinct means less or rare. Okay, extinct means less or rare. So you have to name a creature's name who look like Gulliver. Means Gulliver was very tiny for the giant man. He looked very tiny for the Gulliver was a very tiny man, okay, for the giant people. So you have to write a name of a creature who is now extinct and who was like Gulliver. So the word begins with letter D. It is dinosaur, Dinosaur. Then next is, from the text, write the sentence that tells you the following. The giant reaper were fascinated by Gulliver. What is the meaning of fascinated? Fascinated means interested, interested or attracted. Okay, fascinated means interested or attracted. So here you have to take one sentence from your textbook, from your chapter, which gives the hint that the giant reaper were interested by Gulliver. So which sentence is that? It is, they all sat on the ground to take a good look at me. This sentence you will get from your textbook itself. So which is that sentence? They all sat on the ground. They all sat on the ground to take a good look at me. So this sentence from your textbook gives hint that the giant reaper were very much interested by Gulliver. Then next one is, Gulliver was a learned man. How you come to know that Gulliver was a learned man? I tried to speak to them loudly in several languages. With the help of this sentence you come to know. I tried to speak to them loudly in several languages. Okay. Then next is, the farmer's son thought Gulliver was a toy. How you come to know this? So you have to take that sentence. On seeing me, on seeing me, the child grabbed me from the table, from the table and put my head and put my head into his mouth. So with this sentence we get a hint that farmer's son thought that Gulliver was a toy, so he took the Gulliver in his hand from the table and put his head into his mouth. Then the last one is the farmer's wife was a kind-hearted woman. How you come to know that farmer's wife was a kind-hearted woman? With this sentence you come to know. I would have broken my neck. I would have broken my neck if the mother had not held her apron under me. So with the help of this sentence you come to know that farmer's wife was a kind-hearted woman. Okay, then the next main is read the following sentences carefully. The giant farmer's voice was as loud as billowing trumpet. What is trumpet? Trumpet is musical instrument which makes lot of noise. Okay, so here the voice of farmer, the voice of giant farmer is compared with the musical instrument. And the second sentence is the giant farmer's voice was as loud as thunder. Here also the voice is compared to the thunder. When something is very cold, we say it is as cold as ice. This is because ice is very cold. So here few sentences are given and few words are also given here. So you have to see which word is suiting the right word. Like as dash as a feather. Feather is very light in weight. So we have to write as light as feather. Then next is as slow as tortoise. Tortoise is very slow as tortoise. Then as sweet as honey. Honey is very sweet. Then as white as snow. Snow is white in color. Then as strong as an ox. Ox is an animal which looks like bull. Then as dark as night. As red as rose, as warm as toast, as gentle as breeze. So these words you will get here from here, okay? Then next is use the above expressions to complete the following sentences. So now you have to use these words. Here we have just filled the words. So these words you have to use and complete the sentence. The old man's hair is as white as snow. As white as snow. Then second is his feet were cold as ice. Then the newspaper boy was as slow as, what is slow here? Tortoise is slow. The newspaper boy was as slow as a tortoise in delivering the papers. I felt as light as a feather after exercising. Create your own comparison for the following. Now here you have to make your own comparison. As tall as, what you can write here, as tall as tree, or you can write as tall as building, or you can write as tall as a tower. So these three are also, all are tall here. As fast as cheetah. What is fast? Cheetah. Or you can write as fast as rabbit. Rabbit is also fast in running. As high as kite. Kite is very high, it flies high. Then next is as angry as bull. As tiny as fly. As tiny as fly, or you can write as tiny as ant. As brave as lion. Lion is very brave. Then next is there are many reasons why something happens. For example, event is given here and reason is given here. Gulliver could not climb the fence because there was many reason behind why Gulliver was unable to climb the fence. So what were the reason? Every step was 6 feet high. He saw one of the giant coming towards him and he ran to hide himself. So these are the reason why he was unable to climb the fence. Now look at the pictures and discuss in groups why the following events happen. You may find more than one reason for each of them. Here a picture is given, a door and a notice board is there. What is written on this notice board? That play is cancelled. So you have to write the reason of your own that why the play was cancelled. Play means any drama. Okay, so why the play was cancelled? You can write player was ill. Okay, player was ill, so the play was cancelled. Or you can say there was an accident. There was an accident, so the play was cancelled. Or you can say power went off. Power went off, so the play was cancelled. Or you can write one more reason that director was not happy. Director was not happy with the players. Okay, so the play was cancelled. Now the second picture, you can see one uncle and aunt, they are walking. So looking at them, what you can understand where they are going, you can write they are going on an evening walk. They are going on an evening walk. Or you can write they are returning home. They are coming back to home. Or you can write they are spending time together. Or you can write what you can write, they are going to the market. Okay, so any reason you can write by looking at the picture. The next one is, look at the following examples. I was trying to climb over the fence when the giant saw me. The farmer's wife was stroking the cat when her 1 year old son entered. Both the actions were in past. When the first one was going on in the past, the second one happened. Actually, this is from your grammar part. See, in this sentence, you have two complete sentence. I was trying to climb over the fence. This is one complete sentence. And the second is the giant saw me. This is also a complete sentence. So in one sentence, you have two small sentences. And here, one sentence, in the first sentence, the action is still going on in the past. Okay, I was trying, here ing is there, means the work is still going on, the action is still going on in the past. And the second sentence has completed, the giant saw me. Okay, and here the farmer's wife was stroking the cat. This is the first sentence. Her 1 year old son entered. This is the second sentence. Here also one action is still going in the past and the other one is completed. And but both the sentence are in the past tense. Okay, match the following and write complete sentences. Here what was happening and what happened. This is first sentence, this is second sentence. You have to join these sentences from A column with B column. You have to join by using when or while. Okay, joining words, with the help of joining words you have to join both the sentences. I'm writing down. See here, I was writing a letter. I was writing a letter when my pen ran out. When my pen ran out. When my pen ran out. Then second one is, when Paul was looking out of the window, he noticed a lovely butterfly. It is not necessary that this joining word will come in between the two sentences. It may come in the starting also. See here it is coming in the starting. When Paul was looking out of the window, he saw a lovely butterfly. Okay. Then the next is, when I met Arun, he was looking for his dog. First, second, third, fourth. Then fourth one is, I was just completing the last answer. I was just completing the last answer when ma'am said stop writing. Okay. Then next is the man was painting the wall. The man was painting the wall when he fell off the ladder. When he fell off the ladder. Then next is Amit was doing his homework. Amit was doing his homework when the light went. When the light went. And the last one is my mother was cooking dinner when the bell rang. When the bell rang. Okay. So in these sentences, two actions will be there. One will be in the continuous form, and the second one will be complete action. But both will be in the past tense. Now let us see the next one. Complete the following suitably. I was sitting in a taxi yesterday when it rained. You can write any reason, but you have to see that if this is in the continuous form, then this action should be completed in the past. That you have to see. He was cleaning out his cupboard when he found his lost pen. Then next is dash a dog ran out onto the road. The child cried. The child cried when a dog ran out onto the road. Then the last one is dash the teacher walked into the room. We were talking when the teacher walked into the room. Okay, now the next one. When we compare two things or people, we add er or more to the describing word. When we compare three or more things or people, we add est or most to the describing word. Look at the following examples. Here, two examples are given. When the first two are compared and when all three are compared. Here, three items are there. First is ship, and second is car, and the third is airplane. Right? So, when you write the first thing, you don't have to compare it. So, a simple word is used. But when you are comparing two things like this ship with the car, then you are using er here. Okay, we add er or more. So here er is used. And when you are comparing three things like ship with car and car with airplane, then you will use est. Okay, est. See, in the second one, the first one is difficult and the second is more difficult. Here er is not written. See, we can write er or more. That depends on which word you are using. So with difficult we use more and most instead of er and est. So here the sailboat is fast, the car is faster than the sailboat, the airplane is fastest of all. If we compare three, then airplane is the fastest. Okay. Then second is difficult, more difficult, most difficult. Hitting a target is difficult. Okay. Then juggling caps is more difficult. When you are comparing juggling caps with hitting a target, then juggling cap is more difficult. But when you are comparing three together, then you will say uh, magic tricks is most difficult than all of them. Okay, so like this you have to understand. Now complete the following in the same way using the words easy or strong. Here two words are given. You have to fill this. Skipping is easy. Simple word. Jumping is easier. Easier than skipping. Now you are comparing jumping with skipping. So when you are comparing, you will use er. Walking is the easiest. Easiest of all. When you are comparing three things, then you will use est. Now here the dog is strong. The horse is stronger. Strongest. The elephant is strongest. The strongest. Okay, here the is necessary. You have to add the. Now complete the following in the same way using the words juicy or exciting. Here two words are given. One is juicy and one is exciting. The order may vary according to your choice. Okay, here one, two, three. Three items are given: apple, orange, and sugarcane. So you will write apple is juicy, orange is juicier, 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 and sugarcane is juiciest, juiciest, juiciest. Then here rock climbing is exciting, exciting, exciting. Skiing means this one, okay? This is skiing. This action is skiing. Then skiing is more exciting, exciting. River rafting is most exciting, most exciting. Then next is correct the use of describing words in the following sentence. Here these highlighted words are given but these are wrong. So you have to correct this. This is the simpler problem of them all. See here three things are compared. So simpler will not come. Simplest will come. Simplest. If two things are compared then you will write simpler. But here three things are compared. So simplest. Then next is which is the lightest of two parcels. See here two parcels are being compared. So lightest will not come. Lighter will come. Which is lighter of the two parcel. Okay. Then next is he is cleverer than I am. Cleverer will not come. He is more clever than I am. Then I like this the best of the two. So what you will write? I here two things are compared. So best will not come, better will come. I like this better of the two. The will also not come. I like this better of the two. Then the last is the flood became worst as the rain increased. This word will not come. Okay, then punctuate the following sentence using capital letters, full stops, commas, question marks, apostrophe, exclamation mark, wherever necessary. Here a letter is given, but here the spellings are not arranged properly. Actually, it is written in small letters, so you have to put proper punctuation marks. Here, dear, D will be capital. Here, S will be capital. Then here I am. This will be capital I. I'm sending you a photograph of my newest pet Frisky. Here F will be capital. And after Frisky you have to put full stop. Then you have to write he is a bulldog and a very playful puppy. After puppy you have to put full stop. Then after full stop, whenever you are starting a new sentence, you have to begin with the capital letter. So here B will be capital. By next summer, comma, he should be enough old to go with us, comma, on our long walks. After walks, you have to put full stop. Then here I will be capital. I am sure you are looking forward to seeing him. After him, you will put full stop. Then I know you will like him. Here also after him you have to put full stop. Here warm regards, W will be capital. Warm regards, comma, Sanju. Sanju will be S of Sanju will be capital, full stop. So these errors you have to correct it. Then next, punctuate the following sentences. Here also you have to put the correct punctuation marks. See, whenever you start a sentence, you always have to start with a capital letter. But here N is small. So here you have to write capital N. Next, Wednesday. Here W will also be capital. After Wednesday, you have to put comma. My sister Meeta, here M will be capital of Meeta, is going to join the State Bank of India. Here S will be capital, here B will be capital, and here I will be capital. And at last you have to put full stop. Then second is the dog wags its tail when it's pleased, but a cat waves its tail when it's angry. Here the T will be capital. Then wags its tail when it's pleased. After pleased, you have to put comma. But a cat waves its tail when it's angry. Then after angry, you have to put full stop. The next is when I went fishing, I caught an old shoe, a plastic bag, and a bad cold. So here W will be capital because we are starting a new sentence. So always we have to start with a capital letter. W will be capital. I went fishing. After fishing, you have to put comma. I caught an old shoe. After shoe also you have to put comma. A plastic bag and a bad coin and a bad cold. Okay, after cold you have to put full stop. The next is she fed the baby, washed the dishes, put the lights off, and went to sleep. Here S will be capital. Then after baby you have to put comma. Then after dishes also you have to put comma. Then after sleep you have to put full stop. Then wasn't Tim born on 26th of January 1989? Here W will be capital. Then T, here Tim, here T will also be capital. Wasn't Tim born on 26th of January? After January, you have to put comma. Then, because this is a question type sentence, you have to put question mark here. Then last, oh no, the bus has gone. Here, O will be capital, and after O, you have to put exclamatory mark. Then here, N will also be capital. Then after no, you have to put comma. The bus has gone. Full stop. So these are the small changes, punctuation marks that you have to find and write it. Fill in the blanks. A giant tree, redwood trees of California. See, we have redwood trees in California, which is a giant tree, means a huge tree. A giant bird, which is the giant bird. Giant means huge, big. Okay. A giant bird, you can write ostrich. Ostrich is a huge bird. Then a giant land animal, you can write elephant. It is a big animal. Then a giant water creature. You can write blue whale because blue whale is the largest aquatic animal, blue whale. A giant reptile. Reptile is crocodile. A giant airplane. So you can write Airbus. Airbus A380 hyphen 800. This is the giant airplane. Then the last main is find out some interesting facts about each of these giants and share them with the class. Okay. The next is you woke up one morning and found yourself in the land of dwarfs. Write a paragraph describing your experience there and how you got back home finally. This you have to write by your own. You have to share your experience. You have to imagine that one morning you are waking up in the land of dwarfs. Dwarfs means tiny people like Gulliver. Gulliver was a tiny man. So one day when you woke up in the morning, you saw that you are in the land of tiny people. So what experience you had over there that you have to describe. So this you have to fill it by your own. And finally, our all the question answers and exercises are done here. In the next video, I will be coming with a new chapter's explanation. If you haven't subscribed my channel, subscribe it.